How's everyone doing today? We are looking at the SBDX014. And yes, it's our lucky day. It's a beautiful tuna. This tuna has a rose color bezel and some accent details on the bolts, the crown. Beautiful watch. It's known as the Emperor Tuna. And I'm showing you in a few different lights just to show you how that copper pink color kind of shows up. You know, really nice looking addition to the Seiko tuna line. One of my favorite parts about the Seiko tuna design is that it doesn't apologize. It is what it is. It's a dive watch. It's obvious. If you look at the design of the tuna, it feels like it belongs in the world of a diver. You know, you think of the tanks, the regulators, the gauges. The tuna fits along perfectly in that world, and that what makes it so neat, so cool. It's a watch, but it's also, you know, a professional diving watch, and it makes no apologies for it. It shows you that's what it is, and that's what's really cool in a world where, you know, they try to market it to everybody and stuff. You know, that's what is neat about the tuna design. The caliber for this watch is an 8L35, one of the higher end Seiko calibers. Of course, that's got a sapphire crystal, and with that caliber, it's got a power reserve of 50 hours, and this is a professional dive watch. And with this watch in particular, you know, not many people are going to go down 1,000 meters, but this watch is 1,000-meter water resistant, and also it has a magnetic resistance as well. Now, the band's a silicone band. It's that nice, soft new silicone that Seiko's been doing on their dive watches. Now, this is a really big watch. It's about 53, 52 millimeters. The thickness alone is 17.2 millimeters. That's a big watch. In a little bit, when you see the wrist shot, you'll get an idea. But it's a nice feel to it because there's really no lugs. The lugs hide behind the shroud. You know, it doesn't feel as big as, you know, a 51 millimeter. It's big, and you can't really wear it with a suit or anything, you know. But here, take a look at that accent. You know, the little rose gold details on the watch. And it is a little bit more on the higher end of Seiko. You're not approaching Grand Seiko status, but it's, you know, you're getting closer in price there with this model. Here you go. You can see it on my wrist. I mean, it is a big, big guy. But it feels comfortable. The silicone feels good on it. Again, the way they design the lugs, and I kind of like it that you don't see any lugs at all. It gives it more of a, you know, like a diving gauge feel to it. Really, really cool. And the tuna was made back in the 70s, and I could see why, you know, the design is classic. And here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that loom. Look how bright it appears on my screen. Probably one of the best ones of most of the watches we've taken a look at. Again, it's better in real life, but it's excellent here on the screen. Thanks for taking the time to take a look at this watch with me today. Enjoy.